princesses. My name is Supreme. I'm 13 years old and I'm very excited to welcome you to Body Smart Girl Bootcamp December 2023. It's trivia time. Question number 1. What's the name of this baby that we celebrate during Christmas? Question number 2. What's the name of the baby's mother? Question number 3. What's the name of the baby's father? Question number 4. In what city was this baby born? And question number 5. In what location was this baby born? How many of these 5 questions can you answer in 10 seconds?
My name is Mr. Samena, and the title for my poem is Good Behavior Can Change the World. Good behavior is known all over the world. I love good behavior. Just like God told us in the Bible that we should have good behavior always. And if one person can have good behavior, him or herself can change the world. If all people can have good behavior, this world will not be corrupt. People will live in peace and unity. But if we don't, we will have problems and this world will be corrupt. Just like David did, he had good behavior. He respected God. That's why God made him king. If David should have stayed like that, he wouldn't have gotten his punishment because David did bad things. Now, if one person can have good behavior, him or herself can change the world, and people will follow his example. Thank you.
Anyways, before we give the answers to the trivia questions, today's topic is how to keep safe during Christmas holiday, whether you're traveling or people are coming over. And I'm here to introduce and welcome Princess Irene to talk more on this topic.
Hey girls, happy to see you here for the Body Smart Girl December 2023 Bootcamp. If you're watching this video, make sure that you are at least 9 years old. So are you excited about Christmas? What is it that excites you the most about Christmas? Leave it as a comment. I'd like to read them and know what excites you about Christmas. And I'm going to tell you what I like the most about Christmas. Christmas can be a beautiful time for family to come together. You get to see relatives, friends, loved ones that you've not seen in such a long time. And then also I get to put away some work and have fun. So I'm always excited to have fun during Christmas. Well, girls, there are a few things I want to teach you about having fun during Christmas. So first off, are you traveling? Would you be going to see cousins, relatives? Are you traveling any part of the world for the holiday? Would you be living in a home with other people who you're not usually living with? Are you meeting cousins who you've not seen in a long time? Whatever the case is, it's important for us to talk about what it means to have fun the safe way. So first, let's talk about what fun is. Fun is something exciting that gives us joy. So listen, it means something exciting that gives us joy. Something exciting that gives us joy. Well, you know what I learned? Something can be fun today, but not fun tomorrow. That means I can do something that gives me joy today, but it causes me pain the next day. So one of the things I always tell my little girls and princesses is that once you're age 9 and up, you need to start being more careful about things that you could do that could be fun now, but could get you into trouble later. So whether you're traveling to see family and friends or they're coming to you, as long as there are new people in your space this holiday, there are a few things I want to talk to you about. For many of us, we may not be traveling, people are not coming to our space, but we're going to be hanging out with our friends during this holiday. So I want to talk about little things you need to know about safety. First, if you're moving into other people's homes, find out what the rules in those homes are. And if there are no rules in those homes, I want you to be extra careful. Because homes that there are no rules means people do whatever they want. And what that means is that people could do a lot of wrong things that may seem fun now, but could hurt a lot later on. So find out the homes you're going into or the people coming into your house, what are the rules that they live by. If they don't have any rules, you can volunteer to say, all right, here are some of the rules I want us to live by. All right, we don't do this, we don't do that. And for example, body safety rules. We don't shame people's bodies, we don't touch people, and we don't watch things that are not appropriate for us. Number 2, what are the sleeping arrangements in these homes? If you're moving into someone's home, you want to know what are the sleeping arrangements. Do they have boys sleeping together with girls, or do they have boys coming into rooms where girls are without knocking? What kind of liberty happens there? What can you do to make sure that you're safe and encourage the people around there to make sure that they maintain healthy boundaries? All right, so that's number two. What are the sleeping arrangement? What's going to happen? Is there a boy? Is there an uncle? When something goes wrong, who do we talk to? You may say, well, Miss Irene, we just want to have fun. Well, Miss Irene doesn't want you to have fun in a way that will get you into trouble afterwards. So number three, if you move into someone's house and something that you're not allowed to do in your home is being done in that house, come close, I want to tell you something. Know that it's not safe for you. If it's not safe for you to do it in your home, it shouldn't be safe for you to do it in someone else's home. I know you want to say, but their parents let them. Well, I don't know why their parents let them, but I know why your parents won't let you. They want you to stay safe. So you can, if you're hanging out in someone's home and they can watch TV all the way till overnight, but you have a bedtime, it's okay to call your mom that can they make some adjustments for you, or your dad. I mean, they need to be flexible. Can you go from 8:30 bedtime to 9? But once at that time, be a positive role model. Try to go to bed. It can be hard. It looks like they're having fun, but it's better to be a positive example everywhere you go. Number four, if there are things they're talking to you about and they sound super smart and they sound knowledgeable, but your parents have already spoken to you about it, believe your parents. So let's say your friends hang out with you or your cousins and they say, oh, it's okay to tell a boy that you like him. It's okay to hang out with a crush, or there's this my neighbor that likes you, he wants to hang out with you. Princess, you're a body smart girl. Body smart girls know that anything that I'm going to regret, that I have to hide, is going to cause me pain. So therefore, I want to make sure that I remove myself. I want you to know something. Being disciplined can be the most powerful thing about you. All right? So I want you this Christmas to make sure that whatever you do to have fun, there's still a lot of discipline around it. Remember, when you move into other people's spaces, they may have a cousin, a neighbor who likes you. I want you to have it at the back of your mind that I'm not going to do something that dishonors me this Christmas. I'm not going to let someone touch me because they like me. Because I learned a long time ago that people who like us honor us and they honor our bodies. So they keep their hands to themselves because we're precious to them. So if they tell you that they like you and because of that they want to do truth or dare to get to do something that you would regret, that's not exactly fun because it's going to leave you with something to regret. And so just before I go, I just want to run you through a few things you need to know about body safety. You have private body parts and those private body parts are important and you want to do everything you can to protect yourself from being abused by anyone. And when I say anyone, I mean anyone can abuse you. You have to be extra alert. You have to be observant wherever you are. You have to be careful about being left alone with people you don't know or you don't trust. So whatever happens, always remember this too, that our bodies are private for a reason. And the way we honor our bodies is to make sure that nobody exploits us. And to always remember that anybody can be the person trying to abuse you or do something inappropriate to you. Now, what if you have feelings for someone and the person is showing interest in your body? The fact that you like the person is not a reason why they should make an attempt at touching you. So princess, did you learn something from this video? Make sure the Christmas passes, all fun, no regrets, no abuse. And if there are threats of abuse, guess what? Pick up the phone, speak to your parents, speak to the adults in that home, and never believe that something is wrong with you. And just before I go away, sometimes when people make attempts at abusing us, they usually say they made a mistake. So they would touch you and say, oh, that was a mistake. Never take it as a mistake. When somebody does something like that, be extra alert to know that they'll try to do it again. And you want to make sure that they're never able to do it again. So whatever you do this period, keep safe and make responsible decisions. Don't go where mom and dad will not approve for you to go, even if you're on a sleepover, even if you're holidaying somewhere. If your parents are going to frown at it, don't go. I know it can be hard, but it's safer and you will always have no regrets. I'm excited to answer questions you have at the bottom. And remember, the reason why I said everything I said is because I want to make sure that you have a truly, truly Merry Christmas.
Hi, Princess Irene.
Thank you, Princess Super.
I watched the lesson and I have some questions.
I'm ready, fire away.
So my first question is, what even we go over to like a friend's house and their parents have some particular rules that we're allowed to follow, but back at our parents' house we're not allowed to do that particular thing. What do we do?
So give me a typical example.
maybe we're allowed to watch TV longer over at our friend's house, or we're allowed to stay late or something like that.
But back in your home, you have to be up early and go to bed early. I know that when you get there, you feel like, woo, liberty is here. But I want you to have a balance to it. Yeah, let me say what I mean. So just because you're now in a home where you can watch till late, doesn't mean you should go all the way. Think about some of the benefits of going to bed early back at your place. So even if you wanted to make an adjustment and just flex a little, don't go all the way. So for example, if they can watch until 2 a.m. and your bedtime is 9 p.m., if you stretch to 10 p.m., that's fine. The reason I'm saying this is because your parents don't just make the rules just because they're parents and they want to boss you around. They make the rules for a reason. And one of the core reasons for going to bed early is that you wake up refreshed, you wake up better, you wake up ready to do chores. So what it means is that if you stayed up with them all the way till 2 a.m., you're going to wake up cranky. So you may have thought, oh, I had this benefit the night before, but you're cranky in the morning, and there's a big problem there. So even if you want to just, this is Christmas, man, could I just have some fun? Still just remember that my parents will make the rules because they want to boss me around. There's something they're trying to take care of that rule is serving. So we want to have a balance there.
So my second question is, if let's say you're in a space where only you and someone that you don't deep down trust, what is a very easy and
how do you protect yourself
exactly
from the harm that
kind of
you're
situation,
afraid for? So first and foremost, when you're not comfortable with people, you have to be alert when you're around them. So let me imagine you're in a home, you want to see your cousins, and there's someone in that home you're not comfortable with. The moment you know that people are leaving the house, this one is going to run errands, and you're going to be left alone with this person, you have to start moving towards the outdoors. You have to make sure that throughout the time I'm going to have to be with this person, I want to be outdoor. So let's imagine they have a dog that roams and you don't want to do drama with the dog. So go along with another cousin, to get away. Go along with another cousin. Go along with someone and avoid being alone with this person. It's hard to say this, but in the event that you're completely uncomfortable with sitting with this person, I would like to know, where's the foundation for it? Has this person ever attempted to do something that you're not comfortable with? Or have you heard things about this person that you're not comfortable with? Or it's just your instinct? But whatever it is, if it's something you've heard from a cousin about something you did, there has to be a trusted adult that knows about it in that space. And there also has to be a trusted adult that knows that you don't want to be left alone with this person. So that everyone kind of makes efforts to ensure that you're not left alone. But the key is get along, move out with whoever is moving out last, so that nothing leaves you alone with this person. But also remember to speak up about when you feel uncomfortable about someone. Even if you think you may be wrong, you still speak to an adult about it.
So now my final question.
Yes.
So in the lesson you talked about being alert and staying with people that you know that you can trust and be comfortable with. But what if you're alone in a space with someone you know you're comfortable with? Like my number 2 question was someone that you really know. But what if you're in a space with someone you know that you're comfortable with, but they come and they do something that you know you're not ready for, and you know that deep down you trusted them, but
it can happen. And so I think the person makes an attempt at you need to let them know that I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in this, and you need to scream. So even if they feel that there's nobody at home to hear you, you need to know that, you need to let them know that I'm going to speak up to someone like this. I'm not ready for this, I don't want this. So this is why for me, whenever you're with someone of the opposite sex, no matter how you trust them, let's sit outside and talk. There are things that can happen outside. Alright? There are even situations where you're alone in the room and they start to feel that the reason you accepted to be in the room is because you're thinking what they're thinking. So it's best for us to, let's sit outside where everyone can see us, there's fresh air. Let's avoid being with people in an enclosed area, even people we trust. Because sometimes the person you trust is the person who hasn't struck yet. They've not done anything for you to question them. It doesn't mean they don't do it. They just haven't done it here with you or someone who opened up to you. So no matter what it is, no matter where we go, being in an enclosed space with someone of the opposite sex is something we should be very careful, even when we're biologically related. Thank you so much for your presence, Mrs.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. My name is Irene Bangwell. I'm a mother of 2 daughters, 10 and 12 at the time of making this video. I was raised by a single mom. She had me at 19, and I watched my grandmother also live nearly like a single mother. So I have met generations of women deal with different things, deal with different phases and stages, make decisions in an isolated manner without a support system. And so when I had my 2 daughters, I wanted them to first and foremost have a rich knowledge base to tap from. Then I wanted to be able to support them through the different phases of their lives. For example, when they have their first crush, and when they have their periods, and when they fall in love, and when they love someone who doesn't love them back. And so I want to be present for my daughters through the different phases of their lives, because for women, every one step that they miss, the consequences are, unbelievable. Consequences on their mental health, on their self-esteem, on future decisions, on how the world perceives them. And so one of the things I've been very passionate about is bringing together girls, our daughters, and sitting through with them so they can learn about God in a whole new way, in a way that's empowering and builds their trust in Him. And also teaching them about body safety, that they can like someone who's not good for them and how they can walk away. And then finally, teaching them how to become audacious, ambitious girls who find their purpose in God and go all out to fulfill them. I've been thinking about this over the years, and in September 2023, I decided to put this together through a mentoring experience called the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. Full circle, complete girl, nothing missing, nothing broken. The girl raised for all seasons, all experiences, working with God, achieving major goals. I started in September 2023, meeting every month with amazing girls, age 3 to 17. It's your girl in the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. I'm making this video to tell you to trust us with your princess in 2024. Let's bring her into a space where we can have remarkable conversations that are life transforming and igniting, helping her fit into the purpose that God designed her to be. And this purpose, not ignoring the nuances of being a girl. We're talking about a space that she comes to love who she is and the body type that she came in, while also growing her discipline base so that she can see the fullness of everything that God designed for her. We meet monthly, and subscription fee is as low as 3,500 naira. If you would like to learn more about how you can get your princess to be a part of the 10 over 10 Girl Squad, do us a quick favor. Send us a message via WhatsApp with the word squad or the words I want to 08100944320. As simple as that. The word squad or I want to the number 08100944320. We're going to be happy to answer any questions you may have about how the program is structured, but most importantly, we can assure you that 2024 is going to be a remarkable year for all the girls at the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. God bless you.
Back to the trivia questions. I'm going to give the answers now. The first question is, what's the name of this baby we celebrate during the Christmas season? The name of the baby is Baby Jesus. The second question is, what's the name of the baby's mother? The name of the baby's mother is Mother Mary. The third question is, what's the name of the baby's father? And his name is Joseph. Now the fourth question says, in what city was baby Jesus born? He was born in the city of Bethlehem. And the fifth question is the location he was born in, which was baby Jesus was born in Nigeria. Did you have fun today? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.
Have you heard about the North 100 Naira a Day Charity Secondary School in Kuje Area Council? Kuje is one of the area councils of the Federal Capital Territory. So the North Charity Secondary School is a school designed for children who have been out of school or children who are at risk of dropping out. They get to pay only 100 Naira a day to access a fully accredited secondary school. For 100 Naira a day, they get books, uniform, lunch, the girls get monthly sanitary pads, and they get a STEM-based education. Would you like to be a part of the miracle that is happening there? Obviously, when they pay 100 Naira a day, that's not what covers the cost of keeping them in school. It costs 80,000 Naira a term and 240,000 Naira a year to keep one child in school at the NOSC. This Christmas, we're inviting your family, your organization to come in to co-sponsor children at the NOSC 100 Naira a day school. So behind my t-shirt is a quote, and it says, what if the cure to cancer is trapped in the mind of a child whose parents can't afford education? I'm asking you to be a part of our team supporting us to make sure that children from low-income families with loaded potential get back in school. We understand education to be the ticket out of poverty. Partner with us, let's help these kids. You never know what each one of them have potential to become. I'm confident that in my future, I'm going to benefit from the fruit of their lives. That's why, along with my team, we're calling you to join us to co-sponsor children at the North 100 Naira Charity Secondary School. To learn more about how you can support us, please call the number 090-3333-8510. You can also call 080-9045-9999. If you'd like to visit our website, please do so by visiting www.nosceducation.org. Merry Christmas.